information assurance, excuse me, information assurance, got distracted here. We're going to have a look at information assurance and their critical capabilities and everything that goes with it. Information assurance and the priorities, the questions that you need to be asking, and things that you basically need to be doing here. That's what we're doing. I'm thinking I'm sharing the wrong screen here. Hang on. Share. Let's share. That's why I was distracted. See if it's this one. I think it's this one. No, that one. Share. All right. Let's reload this one. Let's reload this one so it comes up. Information assurance. And we can work with it. And loading. There it is. Information assurance, critical capabilities, and the things that you need to be doing with them, and the priorities. Opening it up. What you'll get, by the way, when you go to the link below and you subscribe, is access to all this data here and all the tables and information and questions and priorities that you need to be working with. It's opening up the information assurance critical capabilities database. What you're seeing right now is, as we see the grid view, we have a total of 2,610 potential ideas, criteria in there, things that you need to be doing when you're dealing with information assurance. But we're going to be focusing on the top 7 questions related to information assurance. As you can see, if I scroll down here, all the way down, we'll get to see there is a grand total of 653 questions in relation to information assurance in this database, which you can have easily access to when you subscribe in the link below. And all the other ones obviously will come with that subscription. All right. What you see here is the question. That's this column. The other columns are, let me make myself a bit smaller. Yeah, I'm smaller. The other columns are the issues that are related to it. So they're grouped into separate issues: IT systems here, security incidents, information assurance, etc. This is the question itself. And why are there more of the same questions in one row? Well, let me show you. If I can scroll to the right here. Scroll to the right here, because we have an answer that we're looking for in an organization. Do we have a quality assurance program implemented? For example, here, stay informed about your organization and its purpose, etc. And then we have here the Moscow score, which is the priority score. We have an algorithm that creates the prioritization for each of the questions in relation to the main topic, which is information assurance here. And the higher the score is, the more important the question is. So the more important questions simply pop up to the top. Responsibility, that's the person assigned to the activity. And there's a specific explanation down here as well for each of the areas that we're looking at. So if we're sort of lost in what we need to be doing, then we can have a look at that. All right, now, so what's this useful for? This is useful so you can audit yourself, basically, so you can figure out, are we doing the right thing? Is my organization doing the right thing? It's used in auditing, in due diligence activities, technical due diligence, the TDD is easier to say, and it's useful in organization itself to figure out if they're doing information assurance. So how would you use that? Simply, straightforward. Let's only do the top 7 questions, and we go like these are. Question number 7, let's start there. Is a security authorization required for all information systems? Take an approach to identity assurance. Have we got that? We're working towards it in our organization. So what I'm doing here is I'm rating the answers, the potential answers, on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 is we have no idea, we haven't even thought about this, and 5, yes, we do this thoroughly, and this is front of our mind. We're doing this. The security authorization required for all information systems do not allow mobile applications to trust any client-side authentication or authorization. We're not sure about that one. We've got to figure that one out. Create a plan to complete the review and assurance. Yeah, let's do that. Question number 6. Does the program have written data security and confidentiality policies and procedures? Inform clients of any new information. Well, we don't have a strong process in place for that. We'll establish and implement a quality assurance. Yes, we will do that. We've got that, but not exactly for everything. Who's responsible for identifying and managing information security threats in your organization? Take action to minimize your organization's weaknesses in order to mitigate potential threats. Who is responsible? We have someone responsible. We could ask that if that responsibility is being fulfilled. Override the information unit IT workstation policy settings. So we have an overarching policy here in our organization. We can check that. Let's check that if we have that. I'm not quite sure. Next question is, does the vendor have experience in producing high quality information security products? All right, there's a couple here. Accelerate the development of high potential talent and systematically improve quality. Yeah, we're doing that. Gather data on your hiring requirements to be serviced by your office. Hiring requirements, let's check those. Invest in the data quality will yield greater results. That's true. I think we're doing that. Schedule and vary exercise regularly to assess quality. Need to do some more. Decide if it is the most effective technology of quality is essential. Yeah, I think we're doing that. And I can go on and just give them a rating for each and every one in our organization if we're doing that or not. Then I do the same with how can cybersecurity standards encourage best practice in information security and governance. Also, clicking this, verify the accuracy, adhere to established standards, implement a tool for business continuity management, reform the legal governance to ensure its adequacy. That's number one. Then the top two questions: how are information assurance and information security goals alike? Implement security controls to ensure segregation of information. Find out who's responsible for collecting the information. Yeah, let's do that. Will information assurance organization be employed to ensure proper functioning and continued protection of systems? Yeah. Stay informed about your organization and its purpose. Yeah, we're doing that's pretty good. We're doing that pretty straightforward. All right, so now we've only done the top 7 questions and we've rated those on there. Do we have this? Are we organizing this? So again, this is the rule that we're rating them against. In my opinion, we have the answers to this question clearly defined, 1 to 5, and I can go on and on and on and on, obviously, if I want to. And I can also simply select only the questions that are related to one subtopic. So the subtopic, for instance, of IT systems or security incidents, just filter those out and only answer those questions. You get the idea. Now, the beauty of this is when I go to unsorted grid view, so I only get the one line, so they're not sorted by question, and I can sort this rating lowest by highest, sort, and go all the way to the bottom. This is where I find what questions we have under control. So these are the ones that we sort of have under control. They've got 4 stars. We don't have a 5-star anywhere here, so we might look into that later. But we definitely need to work on those 4 here right away. Is security authorization required for all information systems? Which means we're weaker in these areas. We're weaker in information assurance in general. The general approach and the field itself, and in partnerships we're not very strong as well, so we need to focus on those security incidents, IT systems. That's the ones that we need to focus on. That's the beauty of this, gives you an instant overview of where you're strong at, where you're weaker are, what you need to improve, how you actually need to improve, what you need to be doing here, what you need to be looking at. And then you can actually say, okay, let's do this task. I want to do these tasks and assign them. Yeah, system administrator needs to do that, and system administrator starts today, and I want an answer or solution tomorrow. This one, same. Information assurance, move a little bit more to the left so you can see what's going on here. The scroll bar is a bit tiny here. There it is. Create a plan to complete and review the assurance, and that was in relation to the question. Just pick them up again. Is security authorization required for all information systems? Oh, I definitely need that. And I need that. I want it to be thorough, so give us a couple of days to do that. And I can continue doing this, assigning those simply with the date, and they're assigned now to these people, to these responsibilities. And this is ending then, and that is ending then, starting today and ending then. And obviously I can, since it is a database, I can add a column stating the names of these people, basically to figure out who they need to be. There's no names here. Who they need to be. Now, what's the beauty of this? Now I've assigned all those activities. I can open up a Gantt chart, And the Gantt chart is basically my project management tool to figure out who will be doing what, when will it be ready, and manage it from there. And from this Airtable environment, I can simply send those activities to those people. Here we are. So this is where we got the activities that we have in place. The 1-star activities. I can probably open them up as well. See, there's more here. Dates, reform. I can make this a bit larger. There we go. So these are the activities. What I can do now is I can say, well, it doesn't work out. Let's shift it that way. There we go. If I got dependencies, as with usual project planning, then the dependencies will come as well. We'll also see that we haven't assigned 2,606 activities that are in there. We can do that. We don't have to, obviously. But these are the ones that are the low-hanging fruit. These are the ones that we need to be doing in our organization right now. To reform the legal authority, there's a 1-star security analyst. I can add new fields to this table, leave a comment. I can also send it, email it to people to make sure that they're aware of what we need to be doing here. We start a conversation to talk about this in my organization. So it's all really useful to get this thing going right away. You've got everything here you need, basically. So that's the beauty of this, the grid view unsorted, and then the Gantt chart in information assurance. All the questions are here, all the potential actions that you need to be looking for. And the rating system is in place and it's pretty straightforward and easy. Everything here is printable. Everything here is can be transformed into a PDF for easy access or simply printed. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that Airtable also comes with an app, which is fantastic. So on the go, you have access to all of this and way more, all the activities that are in here and all the data that is in the whole Airtable environment that we've got built for you here. So this is the complete Airtable environment. Here you see information assurance, and you'll see how regularly they're modified, they're added to, they're changed. So quite frequently. So this is the base environment. Once you have an account with us, you get a view access to this one, which means you can export the data in here and import in your own Airtable environment, and then edit and do whatever you want with your own Airtable environment. This is always a secure base. This will never be changed once you change something. You can always go back here and re-download whatever you need to be downloading. Then, if you want to subscribe, I can show you where to go, which is basically here. Not there. Share a new page. Start today. You'll end up at this page, the Start Today page. I'll make it a bit larger. You'll end up here, this page. And you can book a discovery call with me to see if there's something that you have in mind is there or is not in there and you want it covered. So we can do that for you. Book your discovery call and you can simply have a look through some of the Airtables that are in here. We always add the latest Airtable of the day here. A couple of Airtables are in here. And you can have a look at the pricing. And the pricing is pretty straightforward, it's simple. It's 99 US a month per seat. And you can cancel anytime. So you're not locked in. That's the beauty of it. And you have access to everything. All right, that's me for now. I hope you had a good time. I did, at least. I did. I had a great time. Thanks for being here. And we'll catch you again tomorrow.